Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. 1,000 apologies. A thousand apologies. 1,000 apologies. Oh, this orange shirt really does not go with this shirt. Oh my gosh. Note to self, don't get dressed in the dark. Okay. It's not bad, but I'm just turning off my air for a second. Namaste, everybody. I'm sorry, I look wiped. Okay, this is what happened. I didn't put my eyeliner on. Totally forgot. Because I realized it was 10 to 7. Right? Didn't put my eyeliner on. Didn't put mascara on, so it looks like I have no eyelashes. Okay? Yeah, so I had 3 third grades today, and it was an okay day. It was one of the schools that I had a bad experience in, and I took off 2 weeks. And I was like, the second that I can get a job in there where it's 3rd, 4th, or 5th grade, I'm going to do it. Let me just light this up. So, how's everybody doing? It's Ruby Tuesday. Okay. Ruby had to work today, so. Anyway, sorry I look wiped. See, this would have looked better with a pink camisole, but I have an orange one on. It would have looked better with a blue camisole, white or black, but at least it was comfortable. So, if you're comfortable, and I have red pants on, so that helped my back a lot because my back was killing me today. Anyway, oh, that's a nice burn. This is very fast because I'm in the middle of a text message with a friend of mine, and it's going on forever. I gotta finish it before my hands are arthritic. It's like one of those text messages that are 27 times. Anyhow, so yeah, what I did was yesterday, Monday, I did a video, right, but I didn't talk to you guys. I did a video on who will be found next. A lot of people picked 3, which was Dylan Rounds. So, Ruby, hopefully you have all your Dylan Rounds videos up. And who was the next one? I don't even think I picked. I didn't know who was under what because I set them up the night before and I didn't know who was where. But anyway, if you didn't vote, please go vote. See that video. It's a very short video. It's just like pick a pile to see who's going to be found next because we're going hard and heavy. Maybe Michael Vaughn, maybe Summer Wells. But anyhow, I don't want that to be today to be about that. But when I woke up yesterday, I wrote down call 4 schools. So I did. I think I called this one that I got the job at today. I called another one that is going to be closing this year, so hopefully I can get back in there. I had a half day in. It was a nice day. I called another one. I think I called 4 schools, but maybe I called 3. But anyhow, I'm glad I did because I had good reception. Yeah, I did call 4 schools. So I got the job today. So that's good because our pool is like, it's going to be like $400 or more to fix. But I want to fix it because I want to go in that pool when it gets to be like chilly out and we have the heater. Because even though Devin barely goes in it, sometimes my brother-in-law will go in it, especially with the heater. Anyway, I just like it. I like it in there. And I always wanted a pool, so I want to take care of it and get whatever it needs to be fixed. So, therefore, I said, I have to either sell a lot of artwork, do a lot of readings, a lot more readings that aren't 10/10, that are the $60 full readings, and that doesn't seem like it's happening. So I said, I got to get back to work. So I'm going to have to maybe take some days that I don't really like and that I end up partially crippled. But anyhow, what I said to God is, if I can get a full-time teacher, not a full-time, a teacher job like I did today, because it was 3rd grade. So then I have a normal lunch, and I have a period where the kids go to like either gym or music or wherever. Anyway, I like that. I know how to do that and teach, even though it was math. I still know how to, teach it. But anyhow, if I can get to, especially now in the fall, because, I'm saving up to go to my trip in April. So if I can do 2 to 3 days a week, that would be great. But even just 2 days a week, because we're supposed to work 5 days, at least 5 days, or we get in trouble somehow. I don't see how we get in trouble. Anyway, I'm just talking about nothing and talking about everything at the same time. I don't know what to do with the ashes on this. Doesn't really smell that good. What did I want to talk about? There was something else I wanted to talk about. So that little girl, 9-year-old from upstate New York, was found. So God is good. God is great all the time. And I still have a reading, but I don't know when I'm gonna do it. It has to be when I have energy. I had probably 3 hours sleep or less. Devin had nightmares too, and then he put the light on to read at 4 a.m. Then the light woke me up, and I couldn't fall back to sleep. Then I had to get up at 6. So altogether, I had about less than 3 hours. Anyway, what else is new? But I still have to prepare as if I'm going to work again tomorrow, because that's what happens if I can't find it when I call up for jobs. I have to be able to find it. I have to be ready for if they call me in the morning. And if it's a regular teacher job and I can't get to it, Devin could drive me to it. Because I have to push myself, because I took off the 2 weeks, and I could just see myself just taking off for good. And you might say, well, that's good. That's what you should do. No, I'm not at that point, because my business isn't at that point where I could do that. So, and then this big thing with the pool came up, and just bills in general, everything went up high. So I said, I gotta push myself, and that's what I'll do. God will help me, and the angels always help me. So I asked them today, I said, please give me an easier day. Please give me an easy day. and it happened. There was one thing, and I told Devin, Devin was like, you're never going to get that, so don't even look for it. I was like, I want, a couple of the teachers to be nice to me or be happy that I'm there. And maybe one at the end of the day was, but I don't know, it was so weird, because the teacher that left, she was like my real good friend, in the place. We didn't go out for coffee or drinks or anything, but she used to take her schedule book, and I would take my schedule book, and she'd give me a whole bunch of dates. And because she always knew that I would do a good job, and she didn't even have to worry, she didn't even have to overplan. And I miss it because, like, I was looking in her classroom today, and she's not there, and the person that was there wasn't friendly to me today as she was the other time. The other time she was asking me for my number and would I sub for her. And today I went in, I was like, hi, how you doing? I thought she was going to be like really excited to see me. I was going to be working next door, and she was hi. And a couple times I went in the classroom, and Devin's like, you know, these people are stressed out. They have a heart. Imagine going there every day and putting up with all these issues every day. And he goes, that's why they're not going to be friendly to you, because they're just trying to get through their day and pay their bills. And I was like, well, that's sad. You know, because I was looking for something. I was waiting for something. And you don't always get what you want. But anyhow, what's up with my bangs? They look weird, extra weird. I know they look weird a lot, but it just got so hot that I have to put my hair up because it's just like hot flashes. And I'm still drinking my coffee from, oh, look at this little girl made. I said, I'm going to treasure it if you sign your name. And she wanted to show me the colors of her markers. So I gave her this paper and I put it here. I forgot that I did that. That's cute. That makes me happy. That's empty. Wait, no, it's not. 1 second, guys. I'm really thirsty. There's only a sip left. Okay. Yeah, so we're happy there's a miracle that happened with that girl. Okay, I knew I had some news. Okay, I had heard a different name, and so I take it back. I already put it on my video that I had heard a different name. I'm not even going to say that name again. That was accused of taking that little girl, right? But I had written out cards as she was being found, as the announcement was coming out. I was going to do a reading, but something told me, wait, but write your cards. So I was writing my index cards of things that I saw her being taken from the bike. She still had the helmet on, being taken, like I felt like the truck or the car went in front of her so that she couldn't go any further. So when she put the bike down, the guy gets out of the car or the truck and takes her. She still has the helmet on. The bike stays there. And of course I saw the woods, but who wouldn't see the woods? And turns out I wrote down, these are the letters. I did hear names, which was Christopher, Riley, Sean. Okay, those 3 names. So I don't know if somebody has 3 names or they have a Sean in their name. And I thought it was 2 guys. I saw 2 guys. It's definitely not 1 person. This is a 2-person operation, maybe even 3. Okay. Now, turns out they found her in the back of somebody's house in the trailer where this man lived. His mother lives in the main house and he lived in the trailer, right? She was in the trailer in the cupboard, in the cabinet, right? In the kitchen cabinet, hiding, because he put her in there, right? The way they got him is around, I don't know, 4 o'clock in the morning. He was seen by one of the neighbors putting a note in the mailbox, and they got his fingerprint on that note. Now, he supposedly is a mailman. Oh, so the letters I got was R. I mean, I have the card at home. I'm pretty sure I showed you on the video. R, C, or K. I definitely keep, I know, you know, with Brian Kohlberger, I kept on getting, I don't know if I got a B. I think I got a B, but I heard the name Christopher. So that's his middle name. So I'm hearing Christopher again, but Christopher spelt definitely masculine, not Christine. Spelt with either a C or a K. You know how Christopher with a K or Christopher with a C. Anyhow, I got those letters. So his name is Craig. That's a C. Ross. That's an R. Okay. Just saying. All right. Mystic Brady. Check. Universe. Check, check. Miracles. Check, check, check. Okay, it's a miracle that she was found. Anyhow, I didn't see what he visually looked like, because the person I saw, and I don't know if this is a crime that didn't happen yet, or happened already, but I saw two guys under 6 feet tall, like kind of short, like 5'10" and 5'8". Definitely not 6 foot. And one is boxy and the other one was just like wiry. Anyway, this guy, Craig Ross Jr., I think. Craig Nelson Ross Jr. But let's just say Craig Ross. All right, he's a mailman. And he wasn't allowed to live in the house. He lived in the trailer in his mother's backyard. And he's 47. Okay? Supposedly, the ransom note that he put in the mailbox had his fingerprint on it. And I don't know if he had a past, but supposedly his brother is Charles Ross, and he had a past, SO, on the list. But I'm not sure of that, so that's allegedly. Okay, so they're still finding out a lot of details. Thank God she was found. God, thank you. And see, that's the power of prayer. I was sending Archangel Michael around her just to protect her wherever she was at. I didn't feel like she was passed because her energy was strong. And there was a little girl in my class today, and she was so much like her. She looked so much like her. Anyway, thank God. God is good. But they're still investigating, and they didn't put charges on him yet. But the charges will be coming. Okay, I don't know why they didn't put charges on him. And possibly they were looking through the mother's house too. Okay, so they were looking through his trailer and the mother's house, because they're wondering, did the mother know? Okay, I don't know. I would have to do the cards on that, but I don't want to. Okay. Some cases they say don't touch it. Don't touch it yet. So that's one of them. Anyway, my lips are chapped because I've been talking all day, teaching about perimeters, which was fun. I was glad. I was thankful to God that I had a good day. There was one incident, and I had to call the principal, but you know what the kid basically said to me? I said, do you want me to call the principal? Because I already gave you 3 strikes. You know, he hit 2 people, and they were girls. And then he was just whistling, sitting there whistling. It was dry. It was gone. And the kids come up to me. They go, he does this in every class. He does this every day, every class. Whistling, so that I couldn't teach. So finally I had enough of it, and I called, and I didn't want to call because they remember that I was calling all the time because there was incidents when I was there the last time. That's why I took the old 2 weeks off, right? So, but nobody said anything like welcome back or anything. Well, I thought you were never coming back. Nobody said anything. Yeah, it was kind of, I don't know, it was kind of sad. I wish I wasn't so sensitive because I could just say, whatever, it's a day's work. But whatever, I got this note. But anyway, I forgot what my point was. I'm so tired. I don't know what my point was. How many minutes am I droning on? 19, 20 minutes. Yeah, I don't even know. I lost my train of thought. But I totally lost it. My whole mind is gone. My mind is gone. Should I light this and just think of something else? God maybe didn't want me to talk about that anymore. Yeah, I have another reading. I said that already. I don't know when I'm going to do it. I'll do it when I have a little energy. I got to get my energy back up. Yeah, I was saying something. Was I saying something about that? What happened with that girl? They have charges. They had the mother in the car. So there's him and his brother, but I don't know if his brother was involved or not. But me, in my head, I don't know if this is an interconnect or it's an old case that I'm picking up, but I saw one stocky, the other one was wiry, so thin. But this guy was 6'4", 237 pounds. So this is a big guy. That was a mailman. But guess what? He's not a mailman anymore. Why do mailmen always have that rap? I don't want my stepson to go to that test. I'm so happy he's happy in his job. They want to move him up and make him manager already. But it's different there because they appreciate him. I'm so happy and grateful that he left the other job because his self-esteem was going downhill. And me and Devin saw it, and we were like, you got to get out of there. But it's almost like when you're in a bad marriage, you just like stay because you're like, it's too scary to leave, and that's the only thing you know. This was his first job, that other job that he had. And so that was the only thing he knew. So he was just like, no, I got to stay there because, it'll get better. Sometimes it's good, but it wasn't good for a long time. And he was there 7 years. And they were treating him like crap. So I'm so glad he's treated so nicely. They appreciate his work ethic. He's considered very reliable and busy. Like he always keeps busy. So I'm happy for him. See, God is always good. God watches. And I said that prayer. I said, please, dear God, let my stepson find a job that he's appreciated at and that makes him feel good. That makes him feel like he's using, his gifts and talents from you. And that a couple of people appreciate him. And more than a couple of people appreciate him. So it's so nice. Now my next thing is, please let him meet somebody that could be his soulmate. And I wish that for my son too. My son, because him and his girlfriend broke up a long time ago. Never getting those grandchildren. So anyhow, I just have to have puppies and dogs. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go because I don't even know what I am talking about. Should we do a card? Yeah, we should do a card. Actually, I did these cards to Devin. I was like, hey, you want to do a card? And he said yes. And I was like, because I always have cards in my car, and we were going to get gas for my car. So we were going on a road trip together, a small road trip. Anyhow, he was like, those are so nice. I never saw those cards before. When did you get those cards? I was like, long time ago. Anyway, what does the collective need to know from their spirit guides? What does the collective need to know? Thank you. I'm not shuffling that much because I'm tired. Oh. Listen to your inner voice. As we try to guide you, use your intuition. That's true. Because when I asked my guides, I said, please, number one, give me a good day, easy day. And easy, just easy, easy. And they did. I mean, it wasn't all shits and giggles, but it was certainly easy. And I didn't even check in this morning. I was like probably half asleep. So I was supposed to go to this room and punch in the computer and I clock in. And I totally just went to the classroom and totally forgot about it because the lesson plan was 4 pages. So I was trying to read it. And I was like, oh my God, I forgot to check in. Or did I check in and it was like a dream? Oh, let the animals on earth support you. Feel their unconditional love. So important. Look at that guy. This looks like our cat. Her name was Raven. She was really thin. She was black with the most gorgeous eyes. So let your animals support you here on earth and feel their unconditional love. And they have such unconditional love. Yes, they do. You are ready for a change of scenery. Explore. Look at this. That might resonate with a lot of people. Oh, seek professional help if you need to. All will be well. So that's for some people out there. Oh, and the last one, I never see this card. Take control of the situation. We know you could do this. So the angels are trying to tell you, the people who have passed on to heaven are still watching over you and are still with you. They just said, tell them we're with them. We're still with them. Okay? What they want you to know is take control of the situation. We know you could do this because we will help you. Thank you for playing the game with me today. And I love you guys. I just wanted to check in with you and say hi. I was painting a lot last night and yesterday all day. I did not go for a walk. But I did do a video about the kids, about the missing. If you didn't see it, please go over and vote. Or don't. Okay. But I still feel like somebody else is going to be found. Maybe Jennifer Dulos, maybe Summer Moon, maybe Michael, maybe Dylan. I think the consensus was Dylan. Sincere and Classic. And the only reason why I wrote Sincere and Classic together is because I feel they're not far apart. They're always trying to be, they're not together. Of course they are in heaven, but I felt like they were buried. I see that. What's that painting where the people are like this? One person's body is this way with the fingers here, and the other person's body is that way and the fingers there. I've always seen that since day one. I don't know why I see it, but anyhow, I love you guys. Thank you for playing along, and I'll see you in that magical place somewhere between earth and heaven. That's my new thing. I don't know. Be kind to yourself. It seems like that's so 2020, 2022. So now I will meet you in that place between earth and heaven. A magical place. It's right in the middle. That's where we come in the Mr. Brady Bunch. Namaste. Don't stay away.